Hello, hello. Welcome. It's stream time. I'm trying to get it to hit play. It's not working. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Hello, welcome. It's stream time. It's Sunday. I'm sending out tweets. You know the drill. Get Discord out of here. And we're going to do some game dev today. We've got a lot of things cleaned up, and I've been slowly switching around the project to try and get things the way I want them to be, so we'll speak about that in a little bit. But for now, I'm just gonna have some fun and dawdle around in the game and kill some things before we get started. How is everybody on this beautiful Sunday? I think I set it to only flamethrowers. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh yes. This is good. Okay, so there's a couple core mechanics that we need to get finished. One of the things that I really want to get working before we get started here is make the UI look a little prettier. The UI, obviously, it's a bit crowded in the bottom right there, so we're going to need to change that up a little bit because the UI doesn't look too good. So we can go ahead and do that. We can fix that up. I think that would be fun. And after that, we'll just work on some other things. So the UI is a thing I want to do. There's a couple things I want to talk about with the mushroom boss that I started working on, and we'll get there in a little bit. But that will cover most of the beginning of the stream anyway. So let's go ahead and get started here. So when we're looking at the UI, it will be quite obvious to you that things are overlapping, right? When we go in, we hit start, things are overlapping at the bottom right. It doesn't look very good, right? So we can change that. But we're also going to need to figure out what we're going to do for styling for both the shooting and for the dodging, because I don't like the way the dodging looks. And honestly, we could just completely get rid of the dodge button. We don't need it. We could just have the dodge button and the punch button. In fact, let's see what that looks like. Let's see. I'm not sure what I feel about damage numbers. Do you think damage numbers should be a thing? I think it would be quite easy to get a damage number function just kind of working in the game. I don't know though. They kind of seem, I was going to say gamey, but they are. Okay, so this is the alt attack button widget blueprint. This uses a couple functions, but mostly it's just set progress. So we will have to basically just switch the material for the alt attack button. Might even just be able to do that right off the bat. Let's try it. I'll make a duplicate just in case, so I don't want to break things. I really hate working with UI. Not because like it's unfun, but I just like I have trouble getting my brain to work in terms of UI. It's very strange. I have trouble making things look good, which kind of sucks. But oh well. Okay, so it's the exact same. This is test function. We don't need that. So all we need is the image, the progress bar, and the bar image. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. Progress bar is the reload bar. So we'll copy that and put it in here. And then the image is this. And we go ahead and put it in here. Wow. That looks gross. Let's just reset it. And then, what's the size of this? 5112, okay. And then we just replace it. Wow. And for these, we'll probably put in like specific buttons. We'll make a little icon. It looks like a fist for melee attack and that sort of thing. It's just me, or is that kind of transparent? Replace that. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Sorry. No. If I was a smart man, I would make these widgets inherent from each other so all these functions were the same, but I am not a smart man. I don't believe we need this for most of the characters. Yeah, and we could just hide it for this character because he doesn't have a right-click attack. So let's try it with the exosuit and see if it actually works. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Sunday? Yeah, that works well. That's good. I should probably turn off only flamethrower robots, but I love flamethrower robots, so... No, oh god. It only hits one. Well, I should make that use the same code as the flamethrower. That'd be nice. Oh, we're not going to worry about it too much. Okay, so that's fine. We'll make a couple placeholder buttons really quick. And then we'll just kind of pop into, I think, the caves. I think we could do with making some new assets in the cave. Make it look a little prettier. I have a UI file in here somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, so first we're going to want to make a bullet button. I think we already have one of those. We might just be able to overlay it. Let's go through my UI files. It should be in models. Nah. Maybe it's not. Oh yeah, there it is. Shell. Okay, so what we'll want to do is we'll go in here and we'll overlay it over this part and make it look like it's like a button on top of that. That should be fairly easy to do. So let's go ahead and add another overlay. Sorry, another image to the overlay. And we'll just move you over here. This part's really boring. I'm probably gonna cut this off fairly quickly. It's no fun to watch. What do I call it? Shallow too. Oh, we can just do this. We can select it, and then we can hit back. Now. Now, how do we even that out? So since it's in the overlay box, it won't let me. Do I just put it outside the overlay box? What's going on here? Why can't I move it outside the overlay? Whatever, I'll just use the transform. Probably shouldn't edit scale, it looks weird. We'll just do this. This short stumpy bullet looks kind of good. Alright. And then we just move it over to the right a tiny bit. Hopefully this doesn't change anything when we put it into the game. We'll see. No, it does. It doesn't like scaling. Okay. Does that break anything? It sure does. Wow. Oh no. Does that break anything? So if we have a canvas panel, then we can do whatever we want. Okay, well, it's not scaling anymore, but it's kind of listening to us. All right, I give up. We'll do this. I'll do this offline. I'll write it down and deal with the UI offline because I don't know nearly enough of UI to troubleshoot things that I don't understand on stream. Ooh, I'm in caps lock. And I also want it to be, I want the specific UI elements to disappear and appear based on which characters you have. So if you're a punchy character, you'll see like a punchy icon. If you shoot but you don't have a right click, then you don't see the second attack, but you see a bullet in the first one, that kind of thing. So that'll all be things that I can program offline. It's not a big deal. All right, so let's do something a little more fun. Let us discuss the magical underground cave. Now, this map, I have this boss fight that I started to work on in this map, and it's okay. You know, I started working on it, and it's very boring. He doesn't even focus on characters right now. He just kind of does his own thing. It's okay. They're fighting. But when I started this game, I kind of wanted to focus on the idea that everything in the game was playable. I don't really know if I want big bosses like this. I don't really want this to be the focus. Now, that's not to say that I couldn't have giant characters, but I think it would be more fun if it was a giant character that you could play that was just like very, very expensive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if we could do anything with this mushroom boss. We'll leave him here for now. I won't cut it out just yet. But I think I'm just going to leave him in his own little area here, and we'll work on the caves, and we'll just decorate the caves for today. I'll kind of let it stew in my brain. If you guys have any opinions on it as well, you can go ahead and tell me, but I don't know, the way the combat is built in this game, I feel like it doesn't lend itself very well to big boss fights, so yeah, we'll see. We'll let it stew. For now, I'm just kind of dying to get back to some stage design. Like this cave's really fun. So I think we'll just focus on that kind of thing. I want to make some tunnels, and I want to make some big cave rooms, so we can work on that. I've been dealing with UI for the past 3 weeks that I've been streaming with you guys, and I just don't want to look at it right now. Hello? Where is it? Is that where the FBX files are? Yeah, it is, but they're... It doesn't make any sense. I have it sorted and everything. Arena, barnyard, cave tiles, perhaps? Ah, yeah, here we go. I should probably move that. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. There we go. Alright, so let's finish some halls. The important thing to do with this, when we're making a new one, is just make sure that these ends match up. And when it's low poly, it doesn't really matter if it looks seamless or not, because it's not going to be seamless either way. Now, I know a lot of people have some fairly strong opinions on cave tiles because sometimes they can feel very annoying, very gamey, which is not always a bad thing. Gamey is not always a bad thing, but sometimes it is. And they can often feel very forced and... You know what I mean. You go into a Left 4 Dead cave sequence and you're like, oh great. What the hell is... There it is. So I'm not sure if I want to 100% focus on the caves being small. It may make more sense if I make the caves a little bit larger and just feel a little more open to allow for bigger characters to be inside them and everything like that. So... maybe we'll kind of focus on making it like a big cave instead of like tiny, small, tight caves, because there's going to be bigger characters, of course, so it might be a better idea to do that kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll see how things go here. We'll start with a few tiles and just see how it feels. We'll kind of like test out a big bot. We'll take the tank spider and we'll just make it twice the size and see how it feels in this kind of environment. Yes, I've learned something since working on SuperMech last, because I've been working on another project with a guy, and I know that this says M_matte default. If I take this material and I export, it should autofill as long as I have the settings telling it to autofill, so let's try this. Okay, so do not create material, search location, all assets, import. Why? Why didn't it work? I'm not happy with that. I know this works because I've tried it before. Okay, let's try this. Maybe I've spelled it wrong. No, that was correct. Let's try one more time here. Oh, we're simulating. That may have something to do with it. Okay, import, straight. Ah, it's not working. That's a shame. Oh well. It's not that much work to put it in. I just would have preferred to not have to do it. Let's replace this with this. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yes. That's not what we have to do. We have to do it in here. Oh yeah, we don't want that. I do have another tile set that I've been working on, but you've already seen it, and it's not final, and it's not going to be in the final game. We're going to completely redo it. It's like an underground facility kind of thing, like a geothermal plant. We'll work on that a little later. We won't worry about it right now. Maybe if we get some significant progress done on the caves, we'll work on that too. But right now it's totally black. Because I don't know why the stage just decides that it doesn't like lighting, so that's fine. I am too a vampire on any given day, so it's not too much of a big deal. Alright, now. And we'll add these to the decimate group. Oh, wow. That looks bad. Why is it like that? It's okay. Whatever, game. Fucking Blender just decides that it wants to make it a single point. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's good. Oops. I definitely didn't do what you think I did, where I did the same thing I do every day. I always import things, export things, and then I just start editing the tile that I always have. There we go. Never happened. Never happened. I'd really like to know why this isn't working when it worked in my other. Maybe it's because it only assigns instances? Maybe. Let's try that. I don't think this will break anything if I use an instance instead of the regular material. So all of these use instances anyway. I'll try it though. It might break a lot of things. No, it doesn't work. Sad. Kinda wanna see though. Turn that up to 100 and just do, excuse me. Did I duplicate the skybox? I don't know. Okay, let's change this to 4. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know why that was a thing. Is that a thing inside the cave tiles? No. Okay, that must have been what I duplicated. Okay, now it doesn't line up. Can you see holes? No, you can't. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we could just use this as, instead of a boss room, it could just be a room with a pit in the middle. Everybody likes pits. Alright, so right now this tile's looking pretty boring, pretty linear. Linear's okay, but not really for this type of game. I do want it to have like a little bit of branching. I want you to be able to run loops. Just think Killing Floor style stages if you've played that game. There's many combat loops you can run around. The same with like old Black Ops. I haven't played new zombies, new Call of Duty zombies, so I don't know if it's the same. I assume it is. But like the Call of Duty Zombies games where there's lots of loops to run around to kite enemies and things like that. I want there to be nice big open areas, but I also want there to be like kite routes. So we'll go in that direction. Okay. We can't use this. This is the weird one. Let's flip it around, get rid of you. Okay, so we want this to be a bigger curve. So let's turn on snapping, absolute grid snap. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then rotate 90 degrees. Then it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Alright. We can delete the middle and do the same thing we did before. Just kind of curve it in that direction. And then we can make it a little more randomized. Make it a little more fun to work with. Is it on? Yeah, it is. Why is it like that? Oh no, we don't want that. Did I change that at all? I don't think so. It's just if we edit these at all, then it's not going to link up properly. So we'll just turn off proportional editing, I suppose. It doesn't really matter if things are smooth anyway, because it's going to decimate into like triangles. So okay, so let's take these two and invert. Assign these to decimate. Look inside, see what it looks like. Maybe do one of these. Yeah, okay, let's try that. All right, pop it in, pop it in. Should probably be closing these. Every one of them makes Unreal a little more laggy every time we open them up. There we go, popped right into place. Okay, just to make sure that this other end works, we should probably do this, and we'll just set it to 3. I'm gonna make another straight tile after this. I don't think it fits, does it? No, I've gone and screwed it up. Yeah, that's okay. We can go and fix that right now. We just shift D and we move her down here. Rotate 90, bring it over here. Yeah. Good. And we take you and re-import them and we're done. Uh-oh. Or not? What is happening? Something's fucky. Did I make it lower? Oh, Christ. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Yeah. Oh, nope, it's still not working. Is this a me problem, or is this the tile? Hold on a second. That doesn't look right either. Are all of them like that? No, right? Let's take the dead end and we'll just kind of do this. I see. I've made several mistakes in this tile. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll merge these together and then we'll just remove the original ones. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing the same thing here. Okay, well that's an easy enough fix. No, I don't want you to do that. You guys aren't connected. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we'll do the same over here. No, that doesn't help, does it? And then we turn these back on. Okay, if this doesn't work, then there's something very screwy with my tile, but I think this is fine. What the fuck? Can we round this? Oh, you can't round it to... That's odd. Oh well, we'll just do it manually. That's kind of a really lazy way to do it. Yeah, because the locations, they should be base 100 and they're not. Suppose the mathematical way to do it would be to get the remainder. But I don't really want to deal with it, honestly. This is an easier way to do it. Why is that like that? Okay, now what's happened there? There we go. Okay. You good now? Are you freed from your shackles? I just wanted to turn that outline off. Yeah, I think that's good, eh? Alright, so now we gotta make some like T-junctions and stuff. One more straight tile that I want to make. Two tile straight. One. do this instead. So I want to make a straight tile that kind of goes from here, but like kind of curves like that. So we can probably do that pretty easily if we just take this, as long as snapping's on, and do this. So just extrude. Do the same over here, extrude. And then we can just bridge them. Yeah. That's nice and clean. That's easy. And then we just decimate it to get that nice low poly look. And we're good. Just add like a little bit of an elbow here. Yeah, make it look a little less natural. Or a little more natural, I should say. We'll probably just do this as well. A little bit of randomizing. Yeah, looks good. Okay, export. Cave. Straight. 02. Really confused as to why it's not picking up on that material right away, because it works with my other files. Very strange. I was using Quixel before, so maybe that's why. Oh well, that's not a big deal. Hello? Nah. Cool. Okay. All right. Actually, just remove this one. Pop this right in here. I think I would like to take this big room here and make a different version of it that has a big junction in the middle. What do you guys think? So it has an entrance here, and then another entrance over here. So it's got 3 different entrances. It'd be good for making loops, going different places. Sounds fun. Okay, so we'll duplicate this. No, we'll take the cavern big. Yeah. Hide this. And I do want to do this. So we'll just take you, move you up here. And it's going to be a little bit of a tricky situation trying to get this lined up perfectly, but we can do it, I'm sure. We'll just delete these and then we'll kind of go from there. Doesn't really matter if the geometry is good because we're gonna delete it anyway. It's very hard to see. Oh, that's easy. Wait, for real? That's all I needed to do. That can't be right. I don't like it. I don't like how easy that was. I'm gonna try it, but I don't like it. Nothing ever works in game dev when it's that easy. It's not gonna line up, probably. I hope it lines up. I want this to be easy, because if it works, then I'm gonna use this for everything. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's lining up. What about this one? This one's the one that really matters. Wow. That's so easy. That's so easy and so useful. Oh, we can use that for so many things. Okay. Cool. I like it. All right. Well, that's fun. This cave's looking pretty good so far. Let's try and make a complete loop here, and then we'll switch one of these out for a T-junction. I'm not sure which one yet, but... some dead ends are in order, I think. Oh, yes, okay. Now, we could make individual straights that are small, like half-size straight tiles, which we should probably do anyway. But another option is to make bigger curves, which is probably a good thing to do too, because like this is a full-size straight and it doesn't line up correctly. So let's make another curve that kind of like lines up a little better with that. So if we delete this and then we go to 5, we'll see that it's too big on both dimensions. So if we make it about half-sized, it should be fine. We'll play around with it, we'll see. So let's hide this, and let's get that curved O2, and then we'll just kind of play around with dimensions. I think all we'll have to do is like add it straight to here. That looks right, yeah? We'll see. I'll fix that later, don't think about it too much. Oh, it looks really bad. Wait, can I dissolve the edges? How will that look? That's not too bad. It doesn't look that terrible. Oh, you've done the thing again that I didn't... Please just don't. No, I'm just doing the thing. Okay, just control Z. Just control Z. Just control Z. Pretend it never happened. Only dissolve one edge loop at a time or Blender freaks out. And by freak out, I mean, it does exactly what it's supposed to. I'm not complaining. Okay, that looks good. That's a nice looking natural cave. Let's export it. And see if it fits. Okay. It might fit if I reverse it. Wait, why can't I? Oh, there we go. So let's set the scale to -3. What? No, just... No. Yeah, that looks right. Does it line up correctly? Just move these over here. I can't actually see them. Sure this all looks good before we do anything else. Should I add a sprint button? Because like right now the movement's really slow. I should probably add a sprint button, shouldn't I? Let's prototype that really quick. I don't see any clipping here. I think it's good. Should also fix the damn collisions on these mushrooms. We're also going to have to go into all of these and do complex as simple, but I think we can do that with the asset editor. Oops, the matrix editor. So let's go into asset actions, bulk edit via property matrix, and use complex collision as simple. Okay, save all. These fucking flamethrower spiders are a bit of a pain. I should really turn them off so they're not the only enemy. It's so jumpy. Oh, there's no nav mesh here, so all they know how to do is jump. Oh god, I hate it. I hate it. Stop. Guys. It's really horrible. The downside to programming my own AI is they're really weird when there's no nav mesh. Oh no. Stop. They spawn right on top of me because they don't know where to spawn. Oh god. Let's just make the nav mesh a little bigger. Yeah. Let's just do that. It's fine. Yeah, it'd be cool if we had like this cave hooked up to this cave kind of thing. I can create more tiles as I need them. Because the way this is going to work is I'm not going to have it randomly generated. I'm just going to have a whole bunch of different tiles that I make myself, and I handcraft them. So you can find like little hidden spots and everything like that. So you can come into a semi-random map, but there's still like very specific places you can check for loot and stuff. Some of the things will be random. Like I'm going to have like doors open or close based on just the seed that you're in. But I'm not going to make the actual map layouts random because A, it takes way too long, and B, it's more fun if I get to design them myself and do like really cool set pieces, like Fallout style set pieces. So I think that's the best plan. Maybe I can play with random generation down the road, but that's not a thing that I should worry about right now. It's like, I don't want to get into feature creep territory, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so let us continue on. Oh no, I need to turn off the robots. Hold on. I need to make it so it actually spawns regular bots again. Uncommon enemies will be... Do not be common. I don't need that in my life. Just make sure that works. I don't know if I did anything weird. Hey, bipedal boy. Yeah, that's better. The curve that I use to determine common and uncommon enemies seems to be a little not good. Don't worry about it later though. I think for bosses it would be more fun if you went into an arena and it like started like a horde mode thing where like you were stuck in an area and you just had to survive for a certain amount of time or kill a certain amount of enemies. That'd be cool. Yeah. Ooh, what if you walked into an area in this cave and then like it was like an underground sports stadium and then like walls came up and then there was like scoreboards up on the sides and it showed like the amount of enemies you had to kill before it was over. I don't know where this idea came from. Oh, I want to do that now. I'm going to do that. That's what we're doing next. I'm going to make a really big area and it's kind of like a very janky underground sports stadium. I'm excited. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Shit. The idea for this in my head is like vivid and I need to act on it. Okay, so now that we know that we can just bridge edge loops, we don't have to worry about making this connect up properly. We can just add a big sphere. No, not that, in edit mode. Why is it so laggy? Oh, it's because it's subdividing it? Yeah, it is. Let's actually leave it like this for now. Okay, so how well will this work if we delete these? Wow, okay. Cool. Kind of looks like a growth, but don't worry about it. Okay. I think this is all we really need to do. We'll make the ceiling look a little more fun. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I need this idea. This is just fun. I'm excited. Okay, let's go. I'm thinking of making like scoreboards and like podiums and like the big seats and everything that aren't gonna have anybody on them because you're in a cave. Maybe they have mushrooms on them. I can make like little mushroom guys that like wander around in this tile set that are just like kind of passive enemies. Ooh, yeah, okay. Elzu suggested that ages ago, but I never got around to it, but now is a very good time for it. Oh, that's why it's being laggy, is because I've got all these static meshes open. Let me move this. Okay, how weird does this look? Should I change the mesh around before I start going crazy? No, it looks pretty good. Once we decorate it with like stages and stuff, it's gonna be good. So we're gonna need to do like floodlights. We're gonna need to do some kind of like walls around the center. So like a gate can come up here. Yeah. We still want it to look underground, but we also want it to look like a stadium. The thing I want to do first, before we do anything else, is like one of those big Jumbotron screens. Stop! Oh my god. Move. Click, move. Okay. Let's pull one up for reference here. Just I looked up Jumbotron and it's just a picture of really fat JonTron on a Jumbotron. I'm kind of mad. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is good. I can use this idea. Okay, so basically this is going to be a thing like hanging from the ceiling with screens all around the center. Except instead of the big actual screens, we're just gonna have it like one of the old baseball ones where it's like black and then it has like numbers on it that you can display. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I think I might actually do like static mesh numbers too. I wonder how difficult that'll be. I'll play around with it. Okay. Put some brackets on the back. No, we probably shouldn't rotate it. We'll do the brackets and then connect it later. I could make them follow you. Nah, that's too much work. And it would be really buggy. It'd be cool if they followed you though. I don't know. Now that I've had the idea, I kind of want to do it. I probably shouldn't though. Maybe I could have smaller ones around the walls that follow you. I don't know. What do you guys think? It'd kind of just be like a cute thing to do. It wouldn't add anything to gameplay. Although if you're looking at like how many you have to kill, then you have to like look up when you're doing it, it might be kind of jarring. We'll put this in and we'll see what it feels like. Kind of make our decision after that. Add like a cylinder here. And then we'll just add like a very generic yeah, let's just do this. Okay, and then we'll just lengthen it. Lengthen it. Elongate it is probably the right word. I don't know. I don't even have eyes. Okay, and then if we take these, we can just rotate them like this. Maybe make them a tiny bit bigger. No. Okay, let's separate. Oh, we can delete these faces. Let's separate these into a different object. And then do this. Shift A, empty. Rotate 90 degrees. And then, I don't want that. I want that on you. On the empty. Excuse me. Okay. Maybe what's wait, what? How do you, I don't understand. Okay, so I'm taking this, rotating here. This has to be 360. And then I want to take this and I want to divide it by 3. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I just want this visible from the ground, you know? Okay, and then edge divide. can probably just put a regular and just put it on here. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Now, one issue with this is I want to have numbers on it, but if I want numbers on it, I want to be able to assign them directly to the angle of the screen. So we're gonna have to figure out what the angle of the screen is. Oops, okay. Okay, so right now it's 0. We're gonna rotate it down, what? Negative 30 degrees. Yeah, okay. All right. Sure. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oops, I didn't want that. Yeah, go away. I'm probably gonna have to. It's so tiny. Oh, the tile's too high, I think. Yeah, because I want it to hang off the ceiling and I want like wires to be running down the ceiling. Okay, so we'll just make the tile smaller. This is saved. And let's just make you flatter. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. We will never speak of this again. Moving on. Let's get the Jumbotron secured to the ceiling here. Yeah. It looks good. So if you're down here, you look up, you can see that. Well, we can just make it a little bigger. Maybe too big. But yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's play around with numbers. For now, we'll just make a timer for it. I'm just gonna do this. It's gonna be a tan Jumbotron. Yeah, it looks horrible, but it's fine right now. We'll worry about the numbers, and then we'll make it actually look good, because it only has one material right now, and we're gonna want to add more. But that's fine right now. We're not gonna think too much about it. Okay, so let's play with numbers. So let's hide these, and we're gonna Shift A. We're gonna add text, and I want to see what the geometry looks like on this. What do we got in here? I know some fonts just don't show up. But if I do like Times New Roman and then I turn the geometry down a lot, it might look good. So what's the font that looks like a calculator font? There's a bunch of these aren't open source, so I can't use them. What's the one I'm using in game already? Half 80s. Can I find that in here? You for real? Half 80s. No, it's not in here. Yeah, I don't know why, but there's a couple of fonts that just don't work. In Blender, they just don't show up. Okay, so we can just turn the bevel off. What the fuck is happening? What the hell? Whatever, it's easier to just make the 3D models myself. This is stupid. These fonts are all the exact same. They're all the same, like, shape. The same diamond shape, right? So it shouldn't be too difficult. All I have to do is make an 8. And then hide and show things based on that. Okay, so that's easy. example. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all right. So all I have to do is this, and this, and this, and then turn on this. And this way I can make the geometry way, oh, fuck off. Whatever, that's fine. It's not fun. Okay, so if we're doing this with grid snap on, if we take this 90, don't do that. Okay, okay, this is easy. The length might not be right, but we'll get the shape right, and then we'll kind of work from there. So take this, okay, and then we just need to move this down one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's our 8. Is there any weird symbols we might need, like a dot or something? I don't think so, right? No, that's probably fine. Okay, so that's our 8. Let's assign it material. This looks good, eh? It's gonna be emissive, so you're not gonna be able to tell that it's got like weird shading on it. Oh no, that's not correct. Okay, well that's an easy fix. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, problem unsolved. I completely deleted this. Yeah. Oh, how I managed to do that. Okay, everything good? Everything's good. Okay, okay. Attempt number 3. Got my coffee. I suppose we could make letters like this as well. Nah, I'm not gonna think about it right now. All we need is numbers. Okay, so that's our okay, so then, oh yeah, we need to make like a little half one for the number 1. How does the old How does an old calculator display ones? Or like a Texas Instruments calculator? Do they all have that little like lip at the top? Yeah, I think they do. Okay, that's fine. No, we don't need the lip. If you're using like a digital clock font, it's just these two. Okay. I guess I can just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay. And that one said boobs. I'm mature. Where have I been? I haven't streamed in ages. I stream every week, Robert. Perhaps you should join the Discord channel so you can get notifications for when I stream next. Okay. Delete these two, and we've got a 2. And 3, we delete these two. I've been streaming a little later because I feel like everybody and their mom is sleeping in because of quarantine, and I recently moved too, so my sleep schedule is all over the place. So maybe that's why you just haven't caught me, because of the differing schedule. I'm trying to switch it back, but it is tough. It's tough to fix your sleep schedule. So my bad. It is definitely partially my fault. Is that a 6? Why? I feel like that's not a 6. No, it's backwards. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we just got to export these. Yeah, I know, man. I got laid off in that nobody at my restaurant stopped working at nights, and I only worked at nights. And also nobody was wearing masks because they were like, we don't need to wear masks, everything's fine, even though it's a fucking food establishment and they make food for old people who are immunocompromised because they're old. So I was like, no, I'm not working for you fuckers anymore. You either work at 9 and put on masks or don't call me. And then they didn't call me, so it's mostly my fault, but it's just garbage. Why would you do that? I'm so mad with them. Also, it was a restaurant, so everybody working there was a bunch of children, mentally. I wish there was a hotkey for export to FBX. Probably make one. Yeah, of course you should wear a mask at food places, because like obviously the mask like isn't gonna help you if somebody coughs on you, but like if you are sick and you don't know it and you cough and you're making food, Hello. Like, it's just, this is a no-brainer. They're just all stupid. I hope the place gets shut down. Yeah, exactly. So if you're going around for 2 weeks coughing on people without a mask, like, I don't know, people don't understand. The guy that used to do, I hope nobody's gonna be bothered by me speaking about this. I know it's kind of like stressful. If you don't want me to talk about the virus, we don't have to. Just say so in chat, and I'll I'll change the subject. But the guy that used to do Kyle Hill, I forget what his old channel used to be called, but Kyle Hill made a video a little while ago, and he's like, this virus is perfectly engineered to exploit our brains because, like, people don't think they're sick for 2 weeks, so they don't put forth any effort to fix themselves. Masks don't prevent you from getting sick, like maybe a little bit, but like, they prevent you from touching your face, and they prevent you from coughing on other people, right? That's what doctors say you should wear them for, because they prevent you from coughing on people. But since there's 2 weeks where you don't know if you're sick, if you cough on somebody or sneeze without a mask, then even if you think you're not sick, it's like it's still contagious. So you're just going around fucking being a disease vector, and nobody realizes that that's an issue. So I don't know, it's just, it's upsetting. Oh, I forgot a 0. I didn't make a 0. That's important. Yes, Dark Souls. An excellent way to frustrate yourself, but feel good about yourself when you succeed. Okay, so I've been thinking about this. I believe there is a way to parse numbers directly into static meshes. We're gonna have to play around with it, but I think this should work. Okay. Yeah. That. That. Let's get it placed first, and then we'll worry about the code afterwards. So this one's the flat one. I believe I set it to -30, so if I do this, just turn off snapping. Yeah, look at that, it works. Okay. Okay, now I just need to do this. No, don't do that. Okay. What is 360 divided by 3? 120, right? Yeah. So all I need to do is that. Yeah, cool. Okay. And I just need to do the same over here. I like this. This is cool. Okay. How does it look here? Very good. Okay. All right. Games that I'm looking forward to? Not really, honestly. I'm kind of like the idea of Paper Mario, the new Paper Mario, because I want to see somebody play it, but I don't really have any interest in playing it myself. No, I haven't really been playing a lot of games recently. I didn't even know about Far Cry 6. No, the only two games I've been playing, like I'm looking forward to the new Pokemon DLC. Say what you will about it, I enjoy it. I'm big braining right now, hold on. I don't know if this is going to work, but if it does, if it works first try, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. Okay, 2 int. Get child. Oh man, this is exciting. I don't know why, I just really like doing this specific code. If I do it smart, it's gonna be really, really cool. That's cool, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, okay. So, it goes through the integer, converts it to a string for each of them. It parses it to a, do I need to parse it? Yeah, no, I need to, because you can't parse individual integers. You have to put it into a string to parse it one by one. Okay, so it does that. And then it goes through each of the scene components' children and changes them. And the index, okay. And then it grabs from this, gets the index of the string. Oh no, it gets this. Converts the string back to an integer, and then sets that as the mesh. Okay. Let's try it. Doesn't look like it's working. Something's not hooked up correctly. But there's no errors. It does the same thing every time, it looks like. So for the loop, so it goes through the string, gets the first letter of the string. I believe that's the issue. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to enable screen messages. Yeah, Pokemon is very slow. It's kind of weird to pop back into. You don't really realize it. It's, I don't know, man. Okay. Let's start smaller. Let's get scene 1. Get child component. Pass to static mesh component. Set static mesh. We'll work one by one here. If we can set the child Jumbotron to, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, so that's child. Why is that? Oh, that's an issue. Don't do that. Stop. I want to reorder them. Are you fucking with me? Why can't you reorder them? I guess I'll like detach all of them and then drag them in manually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then this one, we'll do the same thing. 1. I don't know why it fucking reordered them. Like it numbered them correctly, it just didn't order them correctly. Is this one fine? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. Okay. Now if we do that. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? This is child component 0. Excuse me. Excuse me. What the hell is happening here? What the hell? Why isn't it going by the order they're in? Is it because they're like not alphabetical or something? Maybe it needs to be reordered. And then the mesh needs to be refreshed. No? What's going on down there? See that one of them's fucking in the ground. Oh boy, this doesn't make any sense and I hate it. I'm getting child component 0 of the index 0 of scene 1. And it's returning the third one. Why? Why is it doing that? Do I just have to make an array of these? And that's a pain in the ass. I can do it, it's fine, I just rather not. Because like the array's already there. You think that'll do anything different? No, it does the same thing. Okay, fine. You win. Can I do static mesh component? That would, yeah, I can. Okay, well, at least that gets around the casting issue. It's kind of better. How are you supposed to set them? Okay. Why the fuck does it do that? Why does it reorder them when I drag them out? This is unbelievable. Unreal Engine is so fucking asinine sometimes. Like, it just doesn't understand. Some like stupid cached hex value somewhere that's causing them to not be in the order that I want them to be in. Okay. Can you make an array of arrays? Probably not, right? Oh, okay. I didn't want that. Static mesh component object reference is not compatible with static mesh object reference. Oh, I see. 'Twas a mistake. Alright. Let's give that a try. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's working. It's doing things. I should probably make a function for this, but I'm lazy. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we do this, convert it to a string, can you do this in a function? Feed it in an integer. Then index. And then, oh, we don't even need input because we'll probably have this set to, okay. No, we don't want that. We'll just do this. And then this, compile, displayed int. Okay. Will it work? And if it does, we can just hook this begin play up to, or this rather, up to the change int function. But we won't worry about that right now. I don't think we'll need the string for anything, but we'll try it. See what it puts out. Just putting up zeros. I don't know where those numbers are being printed from. It's not the Jumbotron, it's something else. Okay. 7366 5851, but it's not being converted properly. Interesting. Does this function not? work the way I think it does. No, it doesn't. Oh no. How do we do this then? How do we parse, how do we get each individual number? Converts an int to a string, creating a new string. Get character as number. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. $54, $51, $48, $50. What the hell is going on here? Why is it doing that? Oh, it's actually like giving me the character value on a keyboard. Okay, so we don't want that. Print parse. I don't understand what this does. This function must be what we want, right? So maybe I just need to, the delimiter maybe does something to divide it up. There's a Matthew Wadenstein video on this. But what if you want to put in several different strings? I don't understand. Oh, and I hadn't thought of if it generates a number that's under 1,000, the first two are just going to be blank. This might be fine. No, that's not doing anything either. Oh, now it is. Okay. Well, that solves one problem. Okay, let's get it to print out the displayed integer. I want it to generate a number under 1,000. See what it does. It's working. We have this function doing what we want. Okay, I'm tired of this. Let's make the random number between 0 and 999. 7340. Okay. So if it generates a number under, we want it to do the opposite of that. We could just make it go backwards. No. Let's see what that does. Wow. That actually looks really good. Minimum displayed digits. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a little messy, but it's okay because we can clean this up first. We don't need this anymore. The string doesn't do anything. We don't need that. Okay. So we use the length. If it's less than 4, no, we can use equal to. If it equal to 3, then we append a 0 to it, then do this. Right? Yeah. And then bring that in here. Okay. So we set this as, where does it set the random? Yeah, we don't want that. Displayed int is 0. We're just gonna have it slowly go up once per tick, and we'll just make the tick a little slower to like 0.1. Shit. Is my logic wrong? Oh, okay. I never hooked it into anything. Okay. Okay, that's working. Okay, we just have to do that for the other two. This is real messy. Okay. Okay, so we'll start you at 0. What? That's not what you're supposed to do. Something's fucky. Something's fucky. Something's fucky. Okay. 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 It works. Was this worth the effort to get 3D numbers? Probably not. I could have just used actual numbers. But like, look at it. We did it. It's just kind of like a fun puzzle for me to work on, and I like it. I think it looks good. Do you think it looks good? I'm quite happy with it. So now we just got to do that for the other two screens. Which is super easy. All we have to do is pop this in, remove this, and plug these in. Do the same here. Yeah, all right. This looks good. Now, hypothetically, we could get the game mode where is it? What's it called? No, it's the instance. I don't want that. Array active. Set the tick to like 0.5. Yeah. Yeah, so now it's gonna show how many enemies are in the area. Ooh. Awesome. Okay, so I can reuse this code for whatever I want now. This is really good. Oh, this is good. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm happy. We did it. Now, hypothetically, we could have it display other things like score and stuff, but I don't really want to do that. Score gets really high really fast. This is cool. I like this. And what we'll actually have it display is like the number of enemies you have to kill before you're done. But for right now, this looks really good. And it's accurate too. Okay, so now we've got to like build the rest of the stage because we have a Jumbotron. We need to do something with it. So let's first off make the Jumbotron look a bit nicer. We'll add some materials in. Save this. This is the Jumbotron. So I'm thinking we shouldn't go too crazy with this. We'll just leave it as is. I think that's fine. And then we'll like make this black and this black. And then we're good to go. Yeah, we can just put that in. All right, so export, FBX, Jumbotron. Kind of had the idea to make like 3D numbers for a while. The numbers in the text component just look bad, and they look really bad with my post-process, so like 3D makes them look better. And I can use these for a bunch of other stuff too, so it's, even if I don't end up using this for anything, which I will because I love it, we can be happy with the numbers because we can use them for other things too. Yeah, that's good. Looks good. Hell yeah, that looks nice. We can change the color of the numbers too. I wonder if it'll let you. No, that's too much work. I think the numbers are fine the way they are. Thinking like sports arena, maybe. Specifically rugby for some reason is what I'm thinking of. Rugby. Yeah. Right. Okay, well, let's close this. Save everything. We've done a lot. Make sure it's saved. Okay, so here's the thing. I want the ground to look like grass, but just making it green isn't enough. The arena itself, however, is round, so maybe we should make this cave square. Maybe we should make the cave square, or relatively square anyway, because what I'm thinking, where's my pencil? Oh no, I don't know where my pencil is. Ah, here it is. So what I'm thinking is, we have something like this. Why is this so short? There we go. We have something like this. And we have like seats up here, right? And then the Jumbotron is here. And this is the entrance. And you have your seats, maybe some seats here. And then a door closes up when your character comes in. And then stuff starts spawning, and you can have like... No, actually, I don't want enemies to come in via like doors. I want them to just spawn in because it's easier. You can also have like boss fights in here too, but it's easier to have them just like spawn in groups. So that's gonna involve some coding because I don't have like group spawning in yet, but I don't worry about that too much. Yeah, so the actual room will have to be shaped something like this. Maybe longer, but we can worry about that in a bit. Right now, let's make something that looks like grass. So I'm thinking most rugby fields, most sports fields, in fact, have that like light green, dark green look to them from the mowed grass. So we can probably do something like that, right? That wouldn't be too hard to set up with materials. So let's just take this, do this, then do this. No. Okay, all right. So this boy, we're gonna need 3 different matte defaults. One will be regular green, one will be slightly lighter green, and one will just be white for the paint. But like slightly green white, but mostly white. And we'll assign that to this. And then we just kind of do this. And then we do this. How's that look? Terrible, because that needs to be divided more. Yeah, and that looks pretty good, eh? And then we can kind of do something like this for, actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I'm just gonna save on geometry. The less vertexes, the better. So if we just do this and then fill in the center and then remove that center, like deselect it, change it to a different part of the mesh, split it up, and then divide that up so it has the different colors of grass. I think that should be the best option. So is there any other lines that we want on this before we do this? Probably not, right? I don't want it to be too complicated. Okay, let's do this. Y, assign dark green, And let's divide it up in an even amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Oops. Would it look better divided the other way? I think it would. Yeah, it would. All right. What's that? How many is that? 11. You think check or deselect would work for this? Nope. No, it would not. Oh well. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll give it a little bit of a lip just so it doesn't clip out of anything. Just like that. That way we can clip into the ground. And it doesn't show any weirdness. Nice, okay. I like that. Okay, so let's export it. Okay. And then we're going to need to change the size of the cave. We'll do all the arena stuff in here. We'll just worry about that later. Okay, so open recent cave tiles. Let's import the arena here. And just scale it all the way up. And then fit this to the size of the arena. So we can probably do something like this. Yeah, that looks good. That's pretty good, right? I think that's okay. Play around with this a little bit, make it look a little nicer. Still want it to look like a cave, but a nice cave. Might need to make it a little fatter later on for the arena, like seats and everything, but we can just keep editing it as we need to because it's just one mesh, so. I've never done something like this before. And it's longer. All right, let's just rename that. Okay. Okay, and then we just assign you. Green. Mint green. And white. Nice. Okay. Let's get this up to the right size. Excuse me. Okay. It's a little big, but good for now. Yeah, yeah, nice. Okay, cool. I don't like the mint green. We'll probably add another lighter green to the mix later on, but right now that's fine. Move the Jumbotron over to the center. It's really fun. Okay, let's do this. Now, there's an issue with spawn points. What's going on? It's frozen. Can't touch anything. There we go. Okay. Add actor world offset self of 50. Hello. Does this not have collisions? No, it does. It doesn't have collisions. That's fine. Why are they spawning in the ground? Make you block all. Yeah, just block all. I don't know why it's doing that. And no enemies are spawning either, which is really weird. Is it because it's not navigatable? What the fuck? What the hell's going on? That's the light mass importance volume. Is it because they're too high? Sometimes they spawn and fall through the ground, so I just wanted to avoid that, but maybe I can't? What the hell? Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm spawning stuck in the ground. Why? Why is everybody stuck in the ground? Going on. Oh, I'm stupid. I don't have collisions set up for this stadium file yet. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be better. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. Crisis averted. Let's bring this back up. Oh, that's not good. I just don't want the feet to be stuck in the ground. Okay, we're good. Okay, okay. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, that's better. We'll just make the roof lower. Or make like a little mount thing that hangs off the ceiling. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, this is fine. Oh god. Okay. Cool. Alright. Now we know that works. Did I put that in construct? We don't want that in construct. What's wrong with me? Put it in begin play. Every time it starts, it'll move up a little bit. Just dodge directly into the center of all those missiles. Oh, poor guy. He's fine. He's still going. Oh no, he's not going anymore. Backed himself into a wall. They don't know how to handle barriers very well. There he goes. It's a tank mech with a spike with a fucking fisherman hat. Team 1 defeated. Okay. I'm gonna have to set something up with invisible walls so you can't get up into the rafters and everything, and enemies won't spawn up there. They do like spawning in places they shouldn't. That shouldn't be too hard though. Okay. So with these stadiums, they usually have like advertisements around the edge, and then they have like seats and stuff. So let's go ahead and set up something like that. We don't really need this, do we? So you're not going to be able to see the ground there. Yeah. Okay, and then we kind of do this and extrude it outwards. And then we take this. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. Okay, and then that's it. Okay, so select that, turn that into a different mesh, make a new material, and just make it like a darker gray for now. Okay, so I have a plan for these signs along the edges. I don't really want to do anything with them right now because there's something that I want to do super later on that kind of involves some weird art stuff that I don't really want to discuss because it's kind of a secret. But I think it's a fun idea. But we'll have to deal with it later. That'll be a project for another stream. It's something I can use in every single stage. So we'll deal with that when we get to it. We will make these look like stairs. I think the easiest way to do that is just do something like this. And then bevel. Oh yeah, it would be smarter to do this. Okay, let's just pop this into the, wow, that doesn't look correct at all. What's going on there? How did that happen? Shit, what the hell? It looks kind of fine, but oh, let's just pop it into the game and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah. Oh right, there needs to be an entrance here. I could worry about that in a little bit. So the cave needs to be bigger. We need to add some kind of a hole here to enter by, and then a wall that comes up once you enter it. Okay, all right, that's not too hard. Let's change the coloring a little bit real quick. The first color was like dark gray. The second color was like a blue. I don't think there was a third color, was there? No, not green. There we go. Make this black. Will that look okay? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the washroom. I'll just simulate this for you here. You get collisions generated. How horrible would the collisions be? Pretty horrible. Okay. I just want this to be so you guys can see it when I go to the washroom. So let's do this, bring this over, and we'll just do this because this way nothing can spawn. How do I, yeah, here we go. We will have to fix this in a minute, but we're not going to worry about it right now because we don't have to. Okay, so simulate. There you go. You guys have got something to watch for a couple minutes while I go to the washroom. I like this. It looks fun. The hell is going on in the center of the stage there? What is that? Why is it there? What's happening? Why is this here? Which one of you did this? I don't like how some of the mechs, only the ranged mechs, they like shake. And there must be something in the ranged mech code that makes them twitch back and forth. Okay, we won't worry about it right now. I'm worrying about it. Okay, I'm just gonna look. No, I can't do this right now. I want to look, but it's too complicated. Okay. I really like the Jumbotron. It was a good idea. Now, are they spawning inside of this wall? Yeah. That's fine. Why is this like that? Why wouldn't I just make it the right size? Like that. Okay. I think this super simple seating is fine. I don't want to keep the super simple seating. It's good alliteration. I don't want the thing to get too complicated, although we have to redo it because whatever's going on with this geometry is completely wrong. So I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to take this, delete, and then select this and delete it. Super simple seating. What's that? What's going on? Wait, what? Then what's this? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, why does it do that? I have it set to offset. Oh, no, I don't. Well, it doesn't even do it. It doesn't do anything. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, alright. Whatever. I don't care. You're dumb. I'm just double checking. Like that, and then like that, and then like that, and like this. Okay, and then like that. And then like this. Hello? Why is it fucking doing that? I see. Okay. As a person in the audience, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, this is good. Okay, so let's take this, re-export to the arena seating, and then we'll put it into the cave file and just get it nice and lined up. And then once that's lined up, we will do the entrance and figure out what we're gonna do with that. And we want to set this to That looks to be about the same amount of collision. Yeah, just like that. What? There's no lights in here, whatever. Good enough, I guess. Oh, the flat shading looks cute. It's like Katamari. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Oh, I'm holding control. I thought I was holding shift and it was like zooming and I was like, ah. Okay. Still want it to feel like a cave. Will that work? Yeah. Looks good. Yeah? Okay. I need to regenerate the collisions for the arena. Oh, okay. We're just gonna make it complex is simple for a bit because I'm lazy. There's no point in making proper collisions if I'm about to redo them again in like 10 seconds, right? So. It'd be cool to have like little like box seats up at the top. Do you think I could make a power-up that makes you bigger? And makes you stronger, do more damage, and have more health? How difficult? How much do you think that would break? Because, like, if I want to make characters that are bigger than the tank mech, I don't know if it's an option. Okay, so let's compare the tank mech to, like, the tunnel size here, because we want, this is like the max size of an enemy. Okay, the max size of like an actual enemy. The tank mech is not that big compared to this. So if we had a tank mech that was like this big, that's about the limit for like size. I don't know. Let's see how much this breaks. We have to go back to the main map really quick to change our team. And then we can go to the Magical Underground Cave. Excuse me. That's very rude. I am big boy. Big boy. Well, it breaks the camera, that's for sure. But we could probably have the power up. Okay. This will probably do it. Okay. It can't really shoot things, and the bullets are too small. But that's fine. We can, like... we can make it change the scale of the bullets as well. The shield works perfectly, which is good. Oh, okay. That, I forgot, is a thing that we need to fix, and we never did it when we changed the dodging logic. Oh, that's too much. Okay, so maybe like 600. Okay, so making characters bigger isn't exactly a thing that is a good idea to do, because there's a lot of problems with it. They can all be fixed, but I don't know. I think, like, the bullets aren't working properly. Everything can hit you really easily, so that's a downside. We'd have to do all kinds of, like, calculations with the camera and everything, which doesn't actually seem to be too difficult, because all we did was times the length by 2, and then, like, oh, we're good to go. But, the option of having a super character that's just a bigger character than normal, like having a mech that is specifically made to be 3 times the size of a regular spider, that's an option, because, like, as long as we make the character with that scale in mind, that doesn't seem like too much of an issue. So maybe we were talking about that at the beginning of the stream with this boss here, this mushroom guy. We could just make a character that is big enough to be a boss, but then you can also obtain later on, so you can be the boss. But it would cost so many points that you wouldn't be able to put anything on your team other than that boss. Which is fun. Okay. 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 Alright, I'm thinking about things. We can worry about making a new mech later on. It's not too much of an issue right now. But we do need an entrance for this place, because right now you can't get out. Which is the idea when you're in a horde mode scenario. But, we also want to be able to get in. So... Alright, let's get started on that. This will probably be the last thing I do this stream. I'm really happy with the progress we've made with a really stupid idea. We've made all these cave tiles. I kind of forgot we did that. All these cave tiles were created this stream, which is great. If we have some time left, we might do some decorating. But this, oof. Oof, I like that Jumbotron. Okay. Let's get the door going, and then we'll wrap things up. -1 y. There we go. And then we can... God, it's been years since I started, not years, but it's been a really long time since I started using 2.8, and I still type in remove doubles instead of merge by distance. Why do they even bother changing key combos like that? It's crazy to me. Or like tool names. Remove doubles, I guess. I guess from a newbie perspective that name doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Okay, never mind. Never mind, it makes sense. It makes sense, I'm okay with it. Okay, that's looking good. I think I'm gonna divide this in half and use the mirror mode tool, because it's going to be easier. And clean up that one extra vertex a little later, but right now I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make this look good. Just do this. Yeah, and then we'll kind of do like a ramp downwards. And then we can make this kind of like a tunnel. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see how jank that looks. The tunnel might not fit it, so we'll see how it looks. Yeah. What? No. Okay. Where's the construction script? Just disappear like that. It kind of looks fine. Wait, what's going on there? Oh, yeah. Forgot that we need to export this as well. it has different collisions now. Or whatever. Geometry. Fucking excuse me? There we go. It's better. Okay, so that doesn't look good, does it? How come that's happening? How come that's happening? What? These are identical in dimensions, though. So then why? Huh. Oh. I feel like I need to whisper because this is very touchy stuff, but I know I don't need to whisper. Just being silly. Do you ever get that? You're concentrating super hard and you're like, I don't want to disturb my project, so I have to be very quiet so it doesn't notice what I'm doing. It's like when you're driving down the road and you're trying to find an address and you turn the radio down. Like what, you don't want to wake up the directions. There we go. That's looking nice. Yeah, we don't need the, What would happen if we did this? Yeah, that looks actually nice. Does it collide with anything if I do that? No. Okay. 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 Well, now I'm going to forget that I set up a button to press 9 and make yourself bigger. So if you guys are playing this game when it releases, just try to press 9 and see what happens. Okay. Oh, that's my friend. He's like, don't shoot me. Ow. Get in there and get some health. Ow. Ow. They hurt. Okay. Nobody's dropping health. That looked like health. There's also a battery in there, but that doesn't help me. Health! Give it to me. Fuck off, robots. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Well, damn, it's looking fun. Okay. So we gotta get a wall that comes up here. This is such a dumb idea. Like, oh, you're wandering around in a magical mushroom cave and you're like, oh, there's a sports stadium now. I don't know why this came into my head, but I'm very happy with it. I'm going to finish up the door and then I'm going to call it quits. That's going to be the rest of my work for today. So let's make a nice door. Oh no, we have to finish up the tunnel too, don't we? Do we need to make a tunnel here? I don't think we do. I think it looks fine the way it is. Like the wall sucks, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean the tunnel. We could do like this kind of thing. Cool. I'll set that to this. Just give it a little more definition. Probably when we do this, we'll add like little things around here, like advertisements and stuff. The same with these around here, but right now we can just ignore it. It looks pretty good right now. We'll add some like stage lights up here, like floodlights and that kind of thing. Make it feel a little more fun. But right now we're good. Wow, that's a thing that we should probably fix. Let's just drag this down. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We just get a big door coming up and we're good to go. And I'm thinking like one of those traffic barrier doors. Okay, and then we kind of do one of these. I'm gonna delete the top and I'm gonna divide it in half and mirror it so I don't have any discrepancies. And then we're gonna kind of do one of these. And just, oh no, that's not gonna work. Delete the bottom. Okay. So that's this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we just bevel these a tiny bit and do this. Okay. And then we can make the ground flatter. Fatter, not flatter. Turn on clipping. And then do this and this, make that look a little bit. Stop it. Let's do this. Yeah. And then we will shade smooth and then use an edge split. Let's not use the edge split. Looks like just very bad, very bad. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I've entered matte default so many times that it just happens now. I know when to take one hand off the keyboard to start moving my mouse while I'm typing it. So stupid. Draw pod door, door parent, office door, glass door. Let's just take the paintball warehouse garage door. No, this is a skeletal mesh. No, I can't do this. Whatever. I'll just grab some random static mesh and use it. Yeah, it's fun. Should probably make this a different color. not going to be green and blue, but just for testing. Okay, so we'll take you and make you 5, perhaps. 4. 4.3. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just give it a big box collision. Make sure you have no collision. And then just resize it so it's perfect. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Should probably not have it be that tall. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Then we're just gonna have an event. And the event will be me sneezing. Oh. No. I want an actual flip-flop attached to the door flip-flop. Okay, so the time is going to be 1, value is going to be 1, time and value 0, parent tick, run every 1.5 seconds, door flip-flop. You're stupid. Wait, what does it return? Forward, backward, forward, backward. Okay. What? Fucking stupid. Why would it even auto-populate that? Huh. I hear a shrike. ¿Cómo? Oh, I see. Hello? Okay, I see. I see what's happening here. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't get it. What's happening? What the fuck? What the fuck? Shouldn't it reverse and then make the value? What the hell? This is dumb. It's dumb, and I'm angry. Okay. Get rid of all this shit. I don't need any of it. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, there's a bit of an emergency. I'm gonna go. I'm going to put this in just to show you guys that I made a functioning door, and then I'm going to end things off for today. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's been wow. It's been great, and I'll be seeing you all again very, very soon. And thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys. There you go. Functioning door, sort of. I mean, it should probably be going down into the ground a little further, but there you go. Yoop. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see bosses. Okay, bye, guys.